Hey guys, so here's the thing. It's back. And I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I'm not going to make a million excuses for why. You know what? I got busy. It didn't happen. So here we are. And I love doing So Here's the Thing. And not because I feel that I've got some great Dear Abby thing going on and I'm some great advice guru and I've got these tiny little pearls of wisdom, but I am one of those people that believes that sharing, connecting with other people is going to make the world a better place. I think that if we can get this stuff out, I will throw up all the things that happen to me in my life. And I'm not talking about the good stuff. We can all talk about the good stuff. I'm talking about the challenges that everybody has in their life. The things that are embarrassing, the things that are awkward, the things that happen to us where we feel guilt and shame. That's the stuff that I think builds character. But I also think it's something that if you can share your weaknesses, what's happened to you in this life with another person, you give them an opportunity to look inside themselves and recognize, and usually there's a connection. You say something horrible that happened to you, I guarantee you it happened to another person. You give them an opportunity to connect and say, wow, I totally relate to what you just said, and it makes them not feel so alone. And that is the bottom line of why I do So Here's the Thing. If I can touch one person and make them go, wow, I totally relate to that, and make them not feel so alone, then I've done a great service. So that's why I do this. So let's get into it. So here's the thing, and it reminded me of it. This last week I ran into an actor that I did a movie with, and he's a lovely guy. I did a movie with about a year and a half ago, and the director on this movie really didn't like me. And I mean really didn't like me. And he unfortunately made that very clear. Most directors, if they're having a problem with you, which doesn't happen often, they don't say anything. This guy just had very little tact. And he really made it clear that he didn't like he was not down with Sam Ferris. And he called me out in front of the entire crew. He yelled at me and said, you talk too much. You're questioning everything I say. You're challenging what I'm saying. Just shut up. And that's pretty much what he said. And I do not feel like I did that, but whatever. I went off to my chair and I was in tears. I was so humiliated. The crew was very awkward. I was awkward. It was a really horrible experience. And I carried that for about a year. And I was reminded of it when I saw this guy last week. And you know what? If it was today, I would have done that differently. And I wish I had. But you can't take back the past. They're all learning experiences. Because here's the thing. I don't care who you are, how perfect you are, how wonderful you are, what you do. There is always going to be someone who is going to criticize you. There is always going to be someone who is going to judge you. Someone is always going to say something crummy about you, either to your face or to other people. There's always going to be someone out there that's going to have some doubt in you. Always. It's always going to be the case. And I tell you what, if there's not somebody else out there like that, then you're not really living this life very well. There's always going to be someone. So you have a choice. You can internalize and take that in and beat the crap out of yourself about it, which is what I did for a year. Or you can smile and make the choice that you can live with and go, you know what? Either you are or you aren't, or you don't care. You got three choices. Was I that person? I am. I'm loud. I'm outspoken. It makes me who I am, and I don't apologize for that. You can apologize for things that you do in your life that you may have done wrong. Life is a learning experience, and we're not perfect. But I don't apologize for who I am. You can tell them to go fuck themselves. Excuse my language. I didn't do that, by the way. I could have. I didn't. Somebody else did for me, but I didn't. Or you can slough it off and say, I'm not those things, and move on. Because here's the other thing, and this is another really important part. You're getting a 2-for-1 on this one. You are a unique individual. There are 7 billion people on this planet. And you are one of them. I know that seems like a lot, but it's a pretty big universe, right? One of 7 billion people, and you are completely unique than every other person on here. Your fingertips, your fingerprints. I know they say there's 100 people out there with your fingerprints. No, it's not true. It's not. You are the only person that is exactly like you. You are a unique 1 in 7 billion person that has your exact personality, quirks, opinions, your flesh, your blood. No one looks like you. No one has the personality of you. That's pretty fantastic. And if you don't have the courage to accept exactly who you are, then nobody else is going to. And you also rob the world of this unique, magnificent, interesting human being that you are. So be that person. Don't apologize for it. You are who you are, and you are that for a reason. Make friends with that. You know, there's some things that we can always fix a little bit, tweaks for sure. But don't be different than who you are. You are exactly who you are, and you have 2 choices there. And it's always your choice, by the way. You can't really blame people for stuff. It's your choice on how you respond to things and how you react on things. But you can either spend your life, oh my God, trying to make everybody happy, And you're not going to succeed at it, and you're just going to end up a shell of a human being because you're never going to be who you are. Or you can just decide what's going to make you happy. Go with this. Go with this. What makes me happy? You're going to have a few people a little annoyed with you, but you'd rather have that and be who you are than try to make everybody so fantastic and just go, who am I? I don't want to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Love ya. Mwah. Thanks for joining me. We'll do this again next week. Bye.